With summer right around the corner, it's time to plan your next vacation. Travel expert Valerie Joy Wilson is coming to us from St. Augustine, Florida, and is teaming up with Visit Florida to share unique ways to explore art, culture, food, and more in the Sunshine State. Valerie, thank you so very much for joining us today. So tell us more about where you're at. You know, a lot of us here on the First Coast are very, very familiar with St. Augustine, but maybe we got some folks at home who have no idea. Tell us about St. Augustine.
That sounds great. I know it's right in your backyard, but thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be coming to you live from a place that many of your audience probably recognize, right? This is Flagler College right behind me, also known as the former Hotel Ponce de Leon. And Florida has such a rich history. You know, St. Augustine is America's oldest city. It was founded by the Spanish in 1565, and it's really such a great place for culture and art and a great place for tourism, and of course, it is right in your backyard.
It's wonderful. It truly is. I've been going there my whole life. I mean, I grew up here in Jacksonville, and so as a kid, we used to take field trips down to St. Augustine, so it's my spot. So let me ask you this. What are some other unique destinations to visit this summer?
Some unique destinations to visit throughout the rest of Florida. What I really want to highlight for you is the Clearwater Sugar Sand Festival. This is a sand sculpting event. It is really spectacular. This is not, you know, a sand castle contest. This is something really, really special and incredible, and it is going on till the end of the month, till April 27th. So definitely get over there and check that out before that's gone for good. And the other thing that I really love is all of the culture here in Florida. It's such a culturally diverse and rich state. And if you go a little bit further south, the Atatiki Museum, which is where you can learn about the Seminoles, which are of course still present in the state today.
Clearwater is very, very cool. I get to spend some time down there because my wife is actually from Clearwater, so we go down there to see her parents and stuff like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's very cool. Folks, if you haven't been there, you should go check it out. It's really, really rad. Okay, so what about art lovers, right? So what do you have for us art lovers? What do you recommend?
Art lovers. Okay, well, right here in St. Augustine, it is so rich in art and architecture. Behind me at Flagler College, inside is the largest collection of Tiffany stained glass in the world. It is absolutely stunning. I'm sure you've been, but for anybody that has not been inside to go see it, it is absolutely spectacular. I went a couple days ago, and of course they have large murals and terracotta reliefs all over the building and beautiful mosaics. Really definitely something to check out. And then if you want to get a little bit further south, I'm a literary art lover, so the Ernest Hemingway Museum, if you haven't been down in Key West, I mean, he knew all the coolest places all around the world. Whenever I'm traveling, if Ernest Hemingway was there, you knew it was a good time, and it still is, so definitely go check that out.
Both of those spots are absolutely great. You should definitely go check those out. All right, so let's talk food, right? So what do you have for us foodies?
Well, let me tell you, I am a huge foodie, and I have been all over the world, and I love to eat my way around the world, but I have had the most incredible food the last couple days here in St. Augustine. I have been so impressed. I had a French meal at a restaurant that was the best French meal I've had outside of Paris in years and years. It was absolutely incredible, and there's such a rich and diverse culture and influence here. Of course, you have the Atlantic Ocean with the fresh seafood, but you've got the Minorcan influence, the Greek influence, British, of course, Spanish, and then you've got that good old like Southern food coming down and filtering in, and it really creates a diverse food atmosphere. But what I'm really excited to tell you about is that the Michelin Guide recently announced it's coming to 3 new destinations in Florida. So St. Pete, Clearwater, the Palm Beaches, and Fort Lauderdale. And as you may know, these are those people that decide if a restaurant gets a Michelin star, and really these are the top tier restaurants in the world. So they are announcing that this week, any of those stars or accolades that are coming to those destinations. So this is really exciting stuff for the state of Florida.
Yeah, that's really pretty cool. We, you know, here over at First Coast Living, we are very, very familiar with the food scene in St. Augustine. We have this segment called Foodies. So we have eaten our way around this area, and I can tell you, you are onto something with the food in St. Augustine. You know, before I let you go, where can we go for some more information?
For more information, you can head to visitflorida.com, and they have all the information about here in St. Augustine and, of course, the rest of the state to help you plan your summer vacation.
Fantastic. Valerie Joy Wilson, thank you so very much for your time this morning. And guys, if you want to catch this segment again, head over to First Coast News Plus.